Hey, welcome back. All right, Leos, I had to restart your video. Something is glitchy today with the internet yet again, or I think it's actually YouTube because I checked the internet and rebooted, and I don't think that's where the problem is. I think we've got an ongoing, maybe some updates or something going on. So we'll just roll with it though. But we have got a King of Pentacles who seems to be patiently awaiting. What is he waiting for? This could be a Leo, this could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. He's waiting for love. Oh, that's nice. He's waiting to offer his heart. He's even got the big old pentacle like tucked into his cape. And he's sitting here wondering or patiently. He looks very kicked back, very comfortable. But he's Seven of Cups sideways. He kind of knows that either he's going to cross paths with Leo. By the way, he could have a tattoo on his wrist or on the forearm into the wrist area. It almost looks like it's a little bird nest with a bird in it, or maybe like a single stalk of flowers or something, or bizarrely a head of broccoli. I really can't make that out. Sorry, I digress. But that was just a little side note that, in all the years I've been using this deck, I never noticed this before. So that's always kind of fun when you see something that you didn't see before. With the Seven of Cups being sideways, part of him is like wondering, when is this going to happen? But part of him is like, I know it's going to happen. I know that this Leo is out there. I got to figure out, does he know of Leo and Leo just hasn't like recognized him, or is he waiting for Leo to respond to him or make a move toward him? It's like he's positioned himself so that Leo will have to walk past him. Now that could be metaphorical or that could be literal, but it's almost like I'm not sure when or how, because I think that they're still currently either unaware of me, distracted by other things, but I'm sure that Leo's going to notice me. It almost feels like somebody who's like, someday Leo will notice that I'm here. But right now, maybe Leo is, has been distracted by some other lover and they just haven't noticed the greatness that is I. It could be along those lines. Let me ask, why is the Two of Swords there? We have got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and we got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I don't really think that Leo is actually in another relationship or in love with somebody else. It's more along the lines of Leo is just over here doing their own thing, taking their I don't know, their katana classes, doing things that they want to do in their life, and they're not really talking to anybody right now. This Leo is seemingly coming across as single, not lonely, just busy, and not really aware that there is this amazing King of Pentacles who really would like to offer Leo something. Let me ask about the King. King, what are you doing? You're sitting here waiting for Leo to cross your path. Two of Wands. No, he may not be waiting for Leo exactly. He may be in a place of saying, I'm not 100% sure why I'm here waiting. I feel like there's going to be something coming forth in my love life. In fact, I know it. I know that I'm supposed to be in a certain place, and I couldn't explain why. Something just drew me here. High Priestess in the reverse and that Knight of Wands upright. But with this is like the question of where do I go? But then as you can see, there's really only one way to go. There's just that one, I got to go down the rabbit hole. So I'm wondering if he has, like, he was listening to his intuition. I don't know why my life has changed in some of the directions it has, but I do know that there's a part of me where my heart is opened up. There's something telling me that I'm where I'm kind of supposed to be for love, whatever that means, even though it doesn't exactly make sense. But I have been alive long enough to know, to trust my intuition, that there's a reason I feel compelled. Now, he might be bouncing between two different things in his life, but there's one that he feels more strongly about, one that he really feels compelled to go toward. And I'm thinking like literally locations. This has a very ethereal vibe to it. Like, he's a very strong intuitive, and although there's something here right now about like he's listening to his intuition, and Every time that he thinks about doing something different, he's like, no, I think I'm going to stay here. I could move, to another country. I could move across, to a different state, a different province. But no, I think this is where I need to be right now. Why? I don't know. I only know that I should. Why have I been motivated to end up where I'm at? Because I can't help but listen to my intuition. And even if I try to make a different choice, somehow other things bring me right back to right here. He's like, it's almost like the universe is bringing these two into one another's sphere. Okay, so hang on. Do you know of Leo? Have you crossed paths with Leo yet? We've got an 8 of Cups in the reverse. We have a 5 of Cups upright, and we have the Chariot. This says yes, but maybe not in this lifetime. It almost has this feel that he has been looking for Leo, wishing for a unicorn that exists that he hasn't been able to find, and not quite knowing, why am I so sure that there is somebody so special out there for me? It's because there is somebody special out there for him. There is somebody who's part of his wolf pack. He has been like kind of combing this world a little bit for the person that he needs to return to. But I really feel like, I mean, come on, it's Leo all day, right? We've literally got somebody who's in a lion costume over here. He's been looking for somebody who is Leo and hasn't been able to find that person because he's got some weird, murky, like, God, am I just looking for someone that doesn't even exist? Have I been, because I think he's been finding false Leos for a while. Like it's not even that he's so sure about exactly who the person is. It's just that he can feel he's in a proximity, I think, to a past life lover that he has been looking for a very long time. And it feels kind of ridiculous even to him. Like, am I looking for the unicorn that doesn't really exist? And everything in him keeps kind of like telling him, no, I'm going the right direction. I can't help it. Even if I try not to listen to my intuition, I keep listening to my intuition. It keeps making me be here with the King of Pentacles. Where is here? Hang on. Sorry, guys. Knight of Swords. It's funny because I thought he was sitting in one spot, and this says here is not here. He's on, this is not him sitting still exactly. This is him. He could be traveling, honestly. He could be sitting on an airplane and, he doesn't quite even know why certain things have come together in his life where he's like, I need to go here. I want to do that. Yes, I think I'll take a trip, a vacation. For some reason came up out of nowhere in my brain that said, I really want to go there, wherever there is. I want to go to where Leo is. Even though he doesn't know Leo. Again, head in the clouds kind of vibe. I feel like he's been single for a while because he's been meeting the wrong people, and yet he's feeling more of a vibe than ever that I'm supposed to be in a certain place. If you look closely, we actually literally have, a lion's head on this character, and we see him, riding on the owl. That is the intuition. Everything says I'm facing toward Leo. Leo's in my head. Leo's written all over me, and it's all coming from my intuition. My intuition is pushing me forward. He is actually taking action, even though he looks like he's just sitting in one spot. That's more of like a metaphorical sense of like, I'm sitting in the energy of my soulmate, my past life connection, the Leo that is, I've been seeking most of my life. I'm gravitating toward them without even knowing it. He's starting to feel better somehow too. That even though there is silence here, even though we saw confusion, but also not confusion. We're up in the clouds. We don't see why we're doing what we do. We don't know with the 7 of Cups exactly why we're doing it, but we kind of do. This is a hard guy to describe because he's listening to his intuition to an extent that doesn't even fully make sense to him, but he trusts it. And so he's going with it. And there's a part of him that I think already knows something special is about to happen. Leo is the last person to know this. Leo does not see this. Leo is being blocked from this encounter or being aware of this encounter. Leo doesn't see this one coming. It's just, Oh my God, serious? We literally have like the lion flying in through the forest. Talk about like being shocked by this. Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is the energy of like thinking about something, processing something. I almost feel like Leo's going to bump into this person literally in a forest. Possibly this guy is going to suddenly take a trip to go someplace to see some kind of a forest for whatever reason. He may not even know why. That could be the forest that is nearby Leo's house that Leo is walking through, and they're in deep thought, trying to figure something out, thinking about their life, thinking about something when they encounter him. I feel like Leo's going to meet this person like in a park, in a forest, out on a walk. And this could be the moment. This could be the energy here. They literally bump into each other and it's like, hi, it's you with the Lover's card. There is something so powerful, so divine, and so meaningful pulling these two together. And once again, we have the Lion. We got the Eight of Wands. They're finally in proximity to communicate. Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry about my cough. I have a lung injury from childhood. And so as an adult, I ended up just with asthma, and it just flares from time to time in different stormy weather and such. So my apologies for the cough. It's not a big deal. It's just, I know it's annoying to have to hear sometimes. I'm good though. But they've got a lot to talk about. There's something here where I don't know if they're going to go ahead and say, this is so bizarre, I recently had a dream. I feel like there is a dream that Leo had. And they're going to like talk about this. Like I had the strangest dream, because she's sleeping and we have like, again, the Lion. Now we've seen them with Leo energy. We've seen them. And I say that because of the, this card right here where they have the Leo lion face as they're flying forward. It's so bizarre because I think that they're going to actually articulate the fact that it feels like they've either known each other before or that they had some bizarre dream. Tell me, what is the dream that Leo should be paying attention to right now? The Tower in the reverse. That's actually, that could be really nice. Leo could be having dreams about things that have a certain like tempo to them or a tension, and then it actually there's a sensation of relaxation, like it's not too late. I haven't missed an opportunity. It's going to be all right. Or Leo has been feeling like there's something that is holding them in a place that they can't see. Oh my God. And we have the Four of Wands. If Leo dreams in color, they could have a lot of reds and oranges and yellows in their dream. But Leo could also be dreaming of, here again, we go with the trees. I think this is, I want to say this is probably a ponderosa, but it might be a sequoia. I don't know. They could dream of trees. We've seen that a lot in this story. Or this can be a metaphor for marriage. This could be Leo's dreaming of climbing a tree. But we have a sense of an opportunity has not been lost. And that's what the conveying message from the dream is. I don't know if Leo is like, maybe this person is going to turn out to be like super tall and they kind of are very tree-like, like very imposing, very, maybe Leo feels like, wow, I'm looking up really high at you. You're really tall, or something along those lines that will, for them to talk to this person about like a dream, or say, I came out here walking today because I had this weird dream and I was just thinking about it and I just bumped into you. And it seems like I've known you before. There's some really interesting serendipitous opportunity that Leo is going to have to bump into whomever this person is. It feels like, even here, I know this is such a specific message, but I feel like with the pillars that are on either side, that could represent like, lots of times in different parks or monuments or any official place, national parks and such, there will be like a park entrance that has like, pillars or something with a sign overhead. That could be again, like a representation of the two of them like crossing over this threshold, but they may also be these two different pillars that are supposed to like finally have the, the rainbow's arc that bonds the two of them. They too are something that they've been like looking for each other, I think, most of their lives without necessarily knowing it. This feels very special. This feels very sacred. This feels like whoever this person is for Leo, I do think Leo will know this person, as far as like recognize that there's something important here. There's something special here. That Four of Wands says it all. How's Leo going to feel when they first meet this person? I do just want to take one quick look at that. How are they going to feel? I mean, obviously with the Lover's card, the Chariot. I think if anything, Leo is going to be like almost wanting to run into their arms, almost wanting to like lean into them, wanting to reach out and touch them. They both have the Chariot in this story. I think it will have a weird subconscious, like, I just know that I was supposed to meet you. I haven't known that's what I was headed for. There have been secret clues along the way for me, but now I'm in front of you and I know this is so familiar. I definitely feel like this is a past life story. I very much so. He has known intuitively that he's getting closer and closer to meeting this Leo. He's been the one who's been much more like leaning into his intuition. Leo has been, but without realizing it. Leo's dreams have been speaking to them and encouraging them to, apparently in this storyline, take a walk in nature. I'm hearing, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. Okay, I'm going to leave this one here. Leo, that was really, I don't know, this just still feels like exciting and feels kind of like mystical and definitely a fun one. Oh, I will do one last thing, because in the other story, what I was asking is what's making Leo attractive right now? And then everything got wobbly and I couldn't continue the story because of the internet issue. Seven of Pentacles. Leo, what makes Leo attractive right now is they have a long range mindset. They are somebody who wants to build and grow things. They may come across as very stable. Leo may pause just a beat before they answer questions because they're thoughtful. Nine of Pentacles also. Yeah, everything about Leo has been, it's slow, consistent, steady, long range plans, really a strong belief in things that they care about. And Leo has, I would say that they've made nice progress in their life already in developing themselves and maybe developing, a business or whatever it is that they do. But I feel like their consistency and their, they obviously look at the future and they work toward future plans. That's super attractive about this Leo right now. All right, I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, Leos. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel the way you do. Bye.